shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
180.
From the 37. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. A pickup there of 39. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Hits him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 33 on second down. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throw it deep down the side.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Williams from the gun. That one's nabbed by Komet. He's going to go down right along the midfield strike. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Williams again. Headed out right. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
The right side hauled in by Komet. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down at the Eagles' 19.
Trying again, following the sack. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 yards.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
A loss of 2. 63.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has it down close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked up. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through. Some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and could get that 1st down anyway.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Hurts yet again. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. Still going inside the 35. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First down, here's Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And down he goes, the Eagles got him! And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Back to throw it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
63.
On first down, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Second and 6 now. He's going deep. It's Jalen Johnson on the interception. And the Bears are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Williams from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Now Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's back to throw. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Swift has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Trying to run with Swift. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Desperation time here on fourth. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Bears come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.